Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Fantasy Football Nugget segment. I'm Kels and this is Jose Candelario, and this is the best segment you'll find on a computer anywhere, right here, Fantasy Football.
Yes.
We're going to be talking some Fantasy Football, and Jose, you've got a couple guys, some interesting guys that are starting that maybe people might not know are starting, and I'm going to start off in Green Bay with Matt Flynn.
Yes, Matt Flynn is now in the hunt for the starting job there with Scott Tolzien, right? Who knows how to say these guys? The Wisconsin product, who did a really good game, good job filling in for Aaron Rodgers, but now they have Matt Flynn, who knows the system. So you know what? I like Jared Boykin and Brandon Bostic. I think those two guys have been stepping it up under a lesser experienced quarterback, and now with Matt Flynn there, I see those guys going up. Stock going down is actually Jordy Nelson.
Jordy Nelson going down. Why is that?
Well, he's at the premier target. Aaron Rodgers just throws to him. With Matt Flynn in the system, Matt Flynn likes to spread the ball around, and that's his strong suit.
I think that's interesting, though, that you think Matt Flynn is going to come in off of no week's time, no practice, basically, maybe 1 week of practice, like Josh Freeman with the Vikings, and just have a big game with Green Bay.
I don't think he's going to have a big game. So I'm not saying that. I'm just saying he's in the hunt. But I'm willing to start him. But I'm saying that these options are out there. And I think that it helps out more Jared Boykin stock and also Bostic if either Flynn or if Tolzien starts. Those guys' stock goes up because they've been getting the ball out.
So you're not expecting a 5-touchdown game or whatever he had last year when
he knows the system. He knows the offense. He's been there. He was with Green Bay when he had that one breakout game that got him a couple of starting jobs and a couple of $1 million.
Yeah, got him a huge contract.
I think this is the end of the line. He's going to come in here. He's going to have maybe a decent game at best against the Giants. Giants DST, according to John Pearson, is a start. He picked it up this week, so I'm going to go with that.
Who else you got? Who else you think should start this week?
I think you're a quarterback who you should start instead of Tony Romo. You don't need to worry about Clemens. If you got starting Clemens in your league, you got problems already. But let's go if you got Tony Romo, you're still holding out for hope. Jason Campbell, Glendon.
Sean Glennon.
Jesus,
yes.
You keep getting it right for me. And Case Keenum. Case Keenum has been having a good job, and with Case Keenum in the game, I like Andre Hopkins' numbers going up. So if you see Andre Hopkins on the waiver wire and PPR, his stock is going up.
Who else? Who else you got?
I got Rashad Jennings because now Darren McFadden, he's injured again. He's not going to start. And there's a good chance that for the rest of the year, because he's in a contract year, you're going to see Rashad Jennings a lot more, splitting time now with McFadden. So he is a pickup, and Rashad does got good hands out the backfield. Also, Brian Leonard in the PPR league for Tampa Bay, filling in for the injured Mike James. Or if you're in the regular league, Chris Rainey, the other running back, was really not good at blocking or receiving. He's just a running back.
Is he going to get the playing time that he needs because he's not good at blocking or receiving? Those are two key things for running backs.
Well, with him, he's going to split time with Brian. Brian Leonard's going to be in there for a lot of passing situations and also a couple of running situations. But, a lot of the running situations, our premier run first is going to be with Mr. Rainey.
All right. Anything else you got?
Yeah, well, let's go ahead. Percy Harvin comes back, so he's a definite pickup. He's out there. He's injured. No one's got. And I think that one stat you got to look out is receivers coming off of injury. Their first game back has been averaging at least 100 yards.
Wow.
So you got to look at something like that because he's fresh legs. Also up in Buffalo right now with Stevie Johnson out, we got Marquise Goodwin, who's a definite start as a rookie. And also Scott Chandler as a tight end this week is going to be a #1 target for EJ because he doesn't have that many options left that are really, really healthy. And I will say the trade of the week goes out to the people who are trading Jamal Charles and Nile Davis. I saw a trade for that this week, and they traded for, now the two names are going to escape me, but it was a good trade and worth handing out to Jamal Charles and dropping him because in the championship game, Jamal Charles is useless to you because he's most likely going to sit down for that last game of the season.
Because Kansas City probably won't need to win those final couple games.
There you go.
That's
and
really,
you want him fresh legs for layup.
What do you think about this week against Denver? Do you think that's an interesting play for him? Do you think you would go with him, or do you think that Denver
defense is not that frightening. They give up points, and it's the only reason they win games because they've been averaging 35 or better points.
Right.
So don't worry about starting Kansas City against a Denver defense. It's not like they're going against a premier defense that's going to stop everything.
Do you think that game's going to be close?
I don't predict games. I just look at the players and their numbers and enjoy the game.
All right, I tried to get them. Thanks for watching, everybody. For Jose Candelario, I'm Cal Staten. He makes Matthew Berry look like an idiot.